Everyone knows Old Spice and that black man riding a horse or doing anything. Tiran, what company brands can we promote?
So on TikTok, it is possible to promote anything, but it's just a question of how to promote it, because it doesn't behave like all the other social media where you can just copy what works for other companies and like make it yourself for your company. Here, every company has different strategy because you have to be unique and interesting for people to watch. Because the younger generation has a very short attention span, so that's why you have to show them something unique and interesting and entertaining. That way you can build the brand. And you have business to business brands and business to customer brands, so there's really not a big difference.
You said besides those specialized types, B2B and B2C, you also say we can promote anything. Can you provide some examples? What means everything?
The basics of businesses are business to customers and business to business. So you basically split them into two options, which are anything. So for example, you can promote your clothing brand, e-commerce store, for example, or food, drinks, whatever you want to customers, and anything business to business related. So I know, for example, Clippify is business to business related, helping you market your business. And we're promoting ourselves on TikTok, so we're not lying.
Yeah, so what brands benefit if they work with us?
Brands benefit in many different categories. One of the first is brand awareness. So with brand awareness, people recognize you and people connect with you. So as we said before, people have to feel some emotion towards your brand to buy it and be ready to spend more on it, which is the second category, bigger margins. That means you can put higher prices on the same items you had lower prices before. Then you have returning customers, because people are connected to you, they will buy always from you. That's why I always buy the same snacks, always the same food, the same clothes, because you feel connected to their brand, and that way you get a loyal customer base which will promote you themselves. The next thing, we have long-term investment, which means even if you stop marketing after some time, people will still buy from you for another months, but you still have to market. It's just gonna die slower.
So yeah, I agree. People need to find themselves as a part of the story of the brand. Many brands already have their accounts on Facebook and Instagram, for example. Why do they need a TikTok account and TikTok marketing?
That's because Facebook and Instagram are a strong basis for the brand, but it's transferring to TikTok because Facebook is really older generations from 45 years old and upper. Instagram is something in the middle, but we spend twice or triple amount of time on TikTok as on Instagram and Facebook. That means if you see some brand on TikTok, you will remember it way faster than on Instagram and Facebook. And for the future generations, if you want to stay relevant, that's why you need to come to TikTok as soon as possible.
Based on our statistic, average user spent 1 to 2 hours per day on TikTok. It's concerning a little bit, I think, but it's entertainment.
And it's gonna get only higher, not lower.
And how do we work on those brands with our partners?
First thing is to know the brand and to see your goals and wishes, so that way we can prepare the best strategy. One of the goals and wishes and brand, what we have to know about the brand is who are your customers, what kind of brand do you want to build, so your values, so people can connect to them. Because if you don't have values and focus just on everyone, no one is going to connect. And then after that, we research the market for your product. So for example, if you're selling tea, we will research what do other tea companies make for their marketing. And then after, based on that, we see what works, what doesn't, and how we can implement those things into your brand, so you stand out. And after that, we just prepare the strategy, long-term strategy, because that doesn't happen overnight. I hope we all know that. And then you can prepare the content we recommend you to do, or we just prepare your content and take all the effort for you. And after that, we just post it and make sure you get millions of views and recognition. And we do monthly analysis, which helps to build a really successful brand, which will stay with you forever.
As you said, we have also a very advanced analytic system and metrics and statistics Can you tell more about it for our previous campaigns?
Yeah, for our analytics, it's really good because every month we see what worked and what didn't, what people commented the most and connected the most to, and then we just work on that. We see what kind of content they want to see, maybe podcasts, more vlogs, maybe more tips from you. We see if they want you to be more funny or maybe more serious, and after that we just push you more in that direction, so we find the perfect niche and the community to stay with you.
The last question probably, where can we promote those brands?
Yeah, so more, to be more specific, on TikTok, of course, but we're talking about the countries, right? First thing is need to be filmed, right? So we can film you anywhere in the world. You just a little bit of preparation before, so we know we have to get ready to film you, and then after we can promote you anywhere in the world, from America, Europe, Asia, and even some countries in Africa. So that's a really good thing because TikTok ads are not available everywhere. So that's the first thing. You can't even promote yourself all around the world, even though TikTok is one of the biggest social media right now. That's strange if you ask me. So we're solving that problem. And the second thing is you can't promote yourself from some countries in America to Europe, for example, or some countries from Asia to Europe. And we solve that problem because you can contact us and we will just push your content here, and it's gonna be organic. People are not even gonna like recognize the ads at first.
So last question. Okay, I already said there is a last question, but I will add addition one. What's your personal opinion on influencers? Because many company brands are working with them, and they're quite efficient. But what does that mean on a long term?
Influencers are okay to work with if you don't care about long term. So if you're, for example, selling, for example, I don't know, shoes, you want to sell 100 shoes, you pay influencer quite a lot of money to sell those shoes, but then the next campaign you'll have to do it again and again and again, and you'll not earn much because of them. And every day those influencers have another brand they're promoting, so it's like they're promoting no one. Because if I don't connect you to some special brand, I don't connect you to anyone, because no one remembers 50 brands that some influencer promoted in the last 30 days. And that's not a long-term solution, because simply you will have to pay more and earn almost nothing of the money more. You can't put the bigger margins, no loyal customers. I just feel it's kind of stupid. And that's why I think our system works so well, because if you want to, you can get a person that will only promote your brand. So people will connect that person to the brand, and it's just way better long-term investment. That's my opinion.
I agree with you. It's well known that influencers are pretty efficient. They earn a lot of sales. They get a lot of sales based on their promotion of the product. But on a long term, I agree, there is no brand awareness behind it.
For example, the only influencer brands I know that work with influencers and are really successful in long term are Prime. But that is because those two influencers are business owners of that Prime, and they're only promoting Prime. You don't see them promoting some other drinks every day. It's only Prime for more than a year. So they're basically doing the same as we would.
Every person should represent one brand, not more brands, because customers are confused, and the brands don't achieve anything then.
Yeah, for example, if you see Logan Paul, you automatically think of Prime. Tell me one Slovenian influencer and only one brand they promote.
I know there should be some.
There should be some people who promote brands.
For example, the Old Spice. Everyone knows Old Spice and that black man riding a horse or doing anything.
But he's not really an influencer, because no one really...
he's just the face of the brand. We can say he's an influencer or brand representative.
Yeah, brand representative is a better word. His influencer would be even personal brand. I don't really know if he has one. Maybe he has one.
I don't know.
But all we know is the Old Spice guy. So that's a brand representative, because you don't remember his name, but the brand.
Maybe comment down below if you know any influencer that represents only one brand. Thank you, so see you next time and enjoy the week.